Like, what do you guys do when you're sad?
When I'm sad, I'll definitely listen to some sad music.
Yeah.
Depends what type of sad, like.
Like girl sad.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I think there's levels. There's like,
Yeah.
when I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I try not to overthink it, but sometimes I'll be like, damn, fucking bitch. Or like, but also.
But like, what do you do? Not just, what do you think?
I ain't gonna lie, so let's just be at the house watching all types of shit. I watch the most craziest shit, like, like India won a war. Like, I just find something on YouTube to watch. It'd be like the craziest. I'll be like bored. But I've never been like too sad to where like I can't get out of bed. Mm-hmm. But I've been sad where like, damn, like I fucking miss her. But honestly, I'm good with hiding shit. So like I'll still go kick it and have my.
Yeah.
But the minute I get home and I'm by myself.
So you never cope, is what you're saying. You just distract yourself.
I'll cope if like I'm with the homegirls.
Right.
And then I'll talk to the homegirls.
But I love talking to the homegirls when you're going through shit because they be knowing, like, they be having inside information.
Facts.
Yeah, but I don't do it with the homies. This was their assholes.
Yeah, because they're going to tell you exactly what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, know what you want to hear, but you don't want to do.
Exactly.
Like, go fuck some more bitches, bro. Call them right now. Like, and you're like, I don't know
I just want to be in my feelings right now. I just need.
Or, like, the minute you say something like, yeah, bro, she was oh, fuck that bitch. You're like, hey, chill out, homie. Like, it's toxic masculinity. So, like, you can't, like, tell all the homies certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some will actually give you, like, sound advice and be like, nah, bro, like, you got to chill. Yeah. And then others will be like, yeah, bro, like, we got to turn up. Nah, we got to turn up on that bitch. Like, it's just like, nah, hold on.
You want a pericaso? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, bro, this will make you feel way better. Like, I don't do drugs.
I don't want to be paranoid. But I ain't gonna lie. Some of the homies, I can talk to them. Some of the homies, but
select few, right?
But you know what it is? The homies know when you're sad too. Like,
yeah. You can't hide it.
Like the homies, like at least if you're really good friends with somebody, don't know like. All right, fool, you good, fool?
Yeah.
They'll be like, they'll be like, it's all right, fool, you know, just, it be like that sometimes. Like they want, like, but some of the homies would just clown and make you think it'll make you feel better, which it does, but.
It does make you feel better.
Yeah.
But you're also like, damn,
joke
fool,
through
chill out.
I feel like with girls, there's like a set thing of like, okay, if you're sad, eat ice cream, pizza, dough. Cookie dough for facts. I think that's a little bit dangerous.
Chocolate.
But, yeah. Cry. Watch romantic comedies, go out with your girlfriends. But it's like, what's the dude version of that stuff? Or do dudes do the same thing?
It's not too far apart.
Yeah, but I'm for sure not the type to eat my feelings away. I eat just for fun.
I eat for funsies. Yeah.
But it's never like, damn, she didn't text back. Fuck it, I'm gonna eat a whole box of pizza.
Yeah.
Like it's never like that. But
I don't see you as like an emotional eater.
Nah. But I have homegirls that like I'll just be like, fool, what's wrong with you? She like wants to eat everything. I'll be like, chill out. Or honestly, I'm not like the type to like example, when my homie passed away, I didn't cry when they died, but the next day I got drunk and I cried and when I was drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
And I cried to my homies. But I've never gone to go get drunk over a bitch.
That's good.
I feel like I've definitely drunk over a dude.
No, like I've never been like, I for sure made some phone calls while I'm drunk.
Oh yeah.
Like fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. You know what I mean? or like
Pisces shit.
Damn you, man, you a piece of shit for real. Or like,
oh no, you're lying. I should have known or something like.
No. I be hitting them with the. Damn it, be like that, huh?
Like, you had a line that was like I knew it was coming.
Oh, I should have seen this coming. No, that was me.
Yeah, no, but.
That was big.
I love the toxicity. Yeah.
But I for sure be doing shit like. Or like with my ex, you know what I do? I'll be like, "What are you doing?" She'll be like, "I'm at home." All right, come kick it right now. And then I know I'm not sad, but I'm lonely at the moment with all the homies and the homegirls, and I want her to just be there.
Yeah.
I don't want to be with her after tonight.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to date, but I just want her to be there here at the moment.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, and I always use this. I always use like, "Oh yeah, the homegirls was talking about you. You should pull up." And then she'll be like, and I'm like, yeah, all right, bet, get ready, I'm gonna Uber you right now. And then I'll give her like 15, 20 minutes. And if she don't reply when I hit her with the, get ready, I'm gonna Uber you right now, that means she's getting up to get ready. Mm-hmm. And then I call her the Uber and she has no choice. And then I'll be like,
controlling, dude.
You have 15 minutes
and then,
to get in the
fucking car.
And then when she
Ronaldo's
gets there,
outside.
And then when she gets there, I'll be like, check the license plate. And then when she gets there, I'll be like, so you want my chat on the banda? Because I know she wasn't greedy. But man, I ain't gonna lie, yesterday, was it yesterday?
You were sad yesterday?
No, yesterday, we were in the studio, and I was sitting in the house.
Hey, that shot is already hitting me.
That shit woke me the fuck up.
I'm happy. Pour some more, come to one. Pass me the
yesterday, I was fucking, in the studio, and I was like, damn, I miss her stupid ass.
Oh.
And they're like, do you miss her or are you lonely? And I'm like, oh, good question.
You gotta be asking yourself certain questions. I always think about that. Like, am I hurt or is my ego hurt? You know what I'm saying? Because there's like a certain difference.
But I ain't gonna lie. Lately, I've been like I kind of want to be with somebody like on the daily. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe not like 24/7.
Yeah.
But like, I want to see somebody. Like I want to cuddle, watch. Yeah. Like, I literally want to cuddle and watch movies, but I also want to like do my shit. But I don't know. I guess you can't get both of those unless you're like a pimp. Yeah. And honestly, I'm too nice to be a pimp.
You know what I noticed that like.
Okay,
it might be weird. It might be some guy, like, I don't mean to make it like some feminist shit or whatever. But now that I have a husband, I feel like I get respected more. Where when I was single, people may not have taken me that seriously, like in business shit.
Yeah.
And it's like it's almost low key like secondhand respect of my husband.
For sure.
That they give me that respect, and I'm like, but damn, I deserved this on my own already.
For sure,
like,
for sure you did.
And it like not to complain, but it's just like I do notice that.
I guess it's not kiddish, but like a power couple, but in a sense to where like y'all grown,
right?
Y'all both have your own, like you have the brown bag.
I have my identity outside of who he is, and he has his identity outside of who I am.
I love that. And then obviously you're more camera and he's more behind the scenes. But you guys both carry weight.
Yeah.
Because I've used their name before.
For sure. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Oh my bad.
Go ahead.
Do you feel like he gets more respect for being with you?
I think that, in the 4 a.m. song, 4 in the morning by Nip, and he's like, your friend's proud when they know that you're with me. Like, he says some shit like that. It's like, I know, like, I even gave him clout on that respect level. Because you could even have a fine-ass girl, but there's a difference between a fine-ass girl and, like a girl with, like, her own shit together.
Yeah.
Like,
and I ain't gonna lie, I think that goes back to, like...
Initially, when we first started dating, people were like, oh, you're Letty's boyfriend, because he's so behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And so, like, my audience was, like, now tapping into him. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, and he's a boss too. Like, do you see what he does?
For sure. And what's crazy to me is like, I think Vic was saying that last time. Like, sometimes that feels cool. Like when you, like, example, like my ex, I brought it to like this event, and people were like congratulating me on like starting the brown bag, and like, oh, we seen you on the shit with Kuko, and like, oh, you did this shit with Primo and Puma, or like you interviewed this person. Oh my God, and she was like. But she was like, in a sense, we're like, oh my God, like, but she's successful in her own way. Went to school, works at a school, fucking goes to college.
Yep.
Good grades. She's a hard worker. But it's like, but it does feel good. I think Vic was saying last time he was at a table, and then people came up to him. He's like, damn, y'all should have came up to me with the little bitties because it's not like, oh, I want to show off who I am, but it's.
We also live in an age where a lot of people put labels on themselves that they don't necessarily deserve. Mm-hmm. So it's more of a cosign when someone else says, like when Vic's around a bunch of people, but someone else says, dude, you're on brown bag, versus him being like, I got my own podcast.
Yeah.
Like, it just is like different, right? We're in a very age where we say that type, or we see people do that shit, and it may not necessarily even equal success.
Yeah, for sure.
But when other people,
those are for all the like weird, like out of town YouTube influencers, Instagram influencers, TikTokers, like that have to give themselves these titles. I feel like, because I feel like we all just do our shit, and other people will put titles on.
Yeah, the recognition when it comes from outside, it means so much more than you're self-giving, like you're self-titling, you're self-labeling, whatever. It's
I think I find that dope as fuck though. Like, I think that's dope. Imagine like somebody trying to do like business with you, and then people like example, like, and people don't know what Jorge does, and it's like, damn, this fool could make that idea 100 times better.
Hell yeah. And what I noticed too is like, well, basically that's the ultimate cosign, because it's like you're saying, who you're with ends up being like your biggest cosign, because you're saying like this person reaches these type of morals that I fuck with. If you fuck with me, you're gonna fuck with my partner. And so I think that's what we do for each other, since we're both in business and in music. It's like, oh shit, if we know Jorge's this stand-up person, his girl has to be that. Like he's not gonna go with like some fuck shit,
or she's not gonna flake, or he's not gonna flake, because it's just like, oh, these are two stand-up people,
right?
That are
and I don't
together.
know how that could help in like maneuvering the dating scene with y'all, but like I even saw it with like Dom and his girl, his wife. She's behind the scenes, but she's like a stylist. She kills it. I love her sense of fashion, and he's basically the star in the relationship. I love it because usually, and unfortunately for on the woman's end, you kind of get overshadowed by your dude.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
But I really fuck with and respect someone like Charmant, that's the name of Dom's girl, and then like Lauren having her own shit with Nick. Yeah. It's like, it's really cool because it's like.
By the way, I loved her in ATL.
Nunu?
Yeah, Nunu, I loved her in that movie.
And then that's why like when Dom raps about like my girl goes half on me, like that's some type of shit you want to like be proud about. My girl and me go half on the rent or shit like that.
And bro, that's a sense of pride. Like, like I don't know. I always remember like my mom going like, man, I got my half. Like, or like I got the whole thing. I'm like, damn. I like a hardworking girl. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. Like,
in whatever capacity. I think sometimes people think you have to be famous or known. You could be hardworking on your business shit in your own lane, in your own industry.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. You could sell insurance.
Yeah.
And that could be your spending. And that could be your thing.
Because of Adriana's insurance. I don't know her, but she's popping. That like, everywhere.
Or you could or you could fucking have your own little boutique. Like, it doesn't matter. We're
whatever your hustle is.
Obviously, we're on camera. This is what we do. But I met girls that do nails and like work at a fucking wax center, but they invited me to talk with before.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I love this shit. Like, it's not like, and then people are gonna be like, oh, well, you make more money. Yeah, but people still want to carry their own weight. Like, just because I make more money doesn't mean I'm always like, it's always like, oh, like, no, like, it's just, you know, I like the eco of it, because I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know, but example, like, what if there was a time where Dom was down bad and she had it cracking with the fashion?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure, obviously, we all know Dom's blessed, and I'm pretty sure she's blessed as well.
Of course.
I don't really know her backstory, but you could tell, like, the way he talks about her.
Yeah.
And even in certain songs, I've heard, like, certain, like,
little lines about her. Like, he doesn't say too much. He's so proud of her.
Like,
enough.
He's proud of her. Like, he's basically saying, like, like, even if we were not to be there, she could hold her own. Like, you know what I mean? And do you guys feel weird? Like, do you you call Jorge JP?
No, I thought that was so weird.
Okay, no, I said that a girl that ever take you serious. That a girl that ever take you serious, was she like, oh, hi, Rosecrans Vic? I'd be like,
I don't
what?
like it. I don't like it. Like, or like if they won't call me Rosecrans, but they'll call me like Rosecrans. Be like, hey, Rosecrans, and I'm like, okay, I see. I feel the vibe from you. Yeah. And I don't like it. Like, just call me by my name. Call me Vic. Call me Baby. Call me Googly Bear. Whatever you want to call me.
Googly Bear. I love it.
I was watching Monsters Inc. the other day.
Please call him Googly Bear. all the brown bag baddies. This is our man.
Googly Bear.
Googly Bear is for all the brown bag baddies.
But I think like to me it's weird. Like, if we're dating, do not call me, bro. Like last time. So
your girl could call you Daniel.
Yeah, or Danny, or babe.
Is that what you preferred? Like, call me Daniel, Danny?
Yeah, cause
do you know how do you feel about that?
All right, so like, fuck, I gotta stop talking about my ex. I'm fucking buzzing it already.
Fuck it.
He's about to drunk dollar at 5 p.m.
Cheers.
But I remember, oh fuck, like
Shout out Mandala.
Oh no, I got some water. Fuck it, I'm on some diet shit. But I've been talking. I remember she was telling me that she told her friends like, oh yeah, she referred to me as Danny. Or even before I got popping, I used to, like, my first ex, like my first love ever, I used to be like, don't ever say you're with Duno. And as weird as it sounds, it was just like, I wasn't doing any of this, but it was like, don't ever be like, oh, I'm with Duno, because fools really get it cracking with, like, and then one time she was put in a situation where she said that, and somebody overheard, and somebody was like, oh, well, what's up with your man? And she was like,
no.
And she's like a good girl, you know, and she texted me, you know, I had to go on you got me. And like, boy, that's my girl, fool. But, and then that kind of, but even with her, like, she used to be like, oh, I'm with Danny, Danny this, Danny that. And they were like, what the fuck, who's this Danny? And then I pulled up, and then we were already broken up, but I pulled up to her birthday, and her friends were like,
that's your ex?
Like, oh, and then it was like, oh, yeah. But I love that, like, Like, my homies call me Duno, but my girl homegirls, they don't go like, oh, Duno, what's up?
Oh.
Or my sisters don't go like, they'll be like, oh, fat ass, or like, or gordo, or el bodoque. Like, they've
What's
never.
bodoque mean?
I don't know. It's just.
That's a big
I think
word.
it's just like a cariño word. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I would never be like, oh yeah, my homegirl Letty said go. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, oh, my homegirl Letty. Or I'll be like, Letty.
I need to stop not call you Duno then. Why do we call him Duno?
No, because you met me as Duno.
We met him as Duno.
Yeah, but I don't ever go like Rosecrans Vic. That's a long name. I think it's a little different though. Like, imagine my name was Glendo Duno because I grew up on the Glendo.
Oh no, because you want to be from my town.
Nah. But imagine your name was like
Glenda Letty.
Glendo Letty.
Letty from the Dale.
Letty from the Dale.
Even then, I don't hardly ever introduce myself as Rosecrans Vic. I'll just say Vic.
Yeah, because it's like we did it for our usernames sometimes,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like your name turns into your username. Like your
Facts.
username turns into who white people are like when they see you in person. Like, oh, you're this person.
For me, it was just easier because I was like, oh, Vic from rosecransave.com.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
it's just so much to like when you introduce yourself to somebody.
Imagine if our names had like numbers. You know how some usernames are like
Oh
227
yeah, I mean
Vic.
Adam 22. Like,
Oh yeah.
but that's like
Yeah, that's what it turns into.
Yeah, but if it was like a weird combination of like
Yeah.
like 1964, like
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. My name Duno's been my nickname forever.
Yeah.
It's just obviously like Duno. Now people go like, oh, what's up, Duno's World? I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, people think that's your name too.
Yeah.
Or I hate when people call me Rose.
What the
They'll be like, yo, what's up, Rose?
I
And I'm
call
like,
him Rosie. Hey, Rosie.
No, don't call me Rosie.
No,
Call him
call him
Googly
Googly
Bear.
Bear. I love that name.
What's
Love
like,
that for you.
What's like,
Just don't even comment in YouTube or in Brown Bag Instagram. Go to one of his photos on
And just
Instagram and
Googly
just be
Bear,
like, hey, Googly
please.
Bear.
what's like,
Girls and guys, just do that shit.
what's your
Don't do
like
that.
nickname towards
Jorge?
Jorge?
Corazon.
Oh,
you see
that's
that?
cute.
That's like
The
when
contact
I call
name.
him. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
What's like the crazy, like, okay, now I was gonna ask you, like, what's like a nickname ex had for you before?
Don't answer.
No, I don't have any like that.
Nah.
I've never had a boyfriend instead of Jorge.
I feel it. I ain't mad
I
at
feel
He's
it.
the
you.
first man I've
I
ever
feel
met
you.
in my whole life.
I feel you, sister.
Yeah, if I never had a nickname, like other than Babe, but I think that's like basic, like that's everybody's. Right?
Yeah.
I can't. I have plenty of names that people used to call me. I'm not gonna talk about them though. Like I feel like that's
Whoa.
weird.
What? No, what's a nickname my ex called you before? It's not weird.
Because then everybody's gonna try to call me that.
Okay,
It was
no,
like a
I mean,
very-
Googly Bear it can't get worse.
I
than
made that up. Like I saw Monsters Inc. Like
Who'd you see Monsters Inc. with?
my sister.
Oh, okay, that's safe. That's very safe. No, I feel like this. I think in general we're in the fall stage where shit's about to get rainy, even in LA. Because normally we get off of still having sunny days.
Yeah.
I think we're about to get into like the cloudy days, and we're gonna get in our sad
Hoodie
vibes.
season.
Bro.
So we have to help out the people that don't know what to do during this
Okay,
time.
you guys, this is my favorite time in high school.
Champurrado season is upon us.
Oh, champurrado is fire. Make sure you get your good tamales while you're walking. If you
Do you have a favorite tamal spot?
there's one in Pico Union that is super gas. I can't tell you the exact streets.
But where? We
In-
have to figure out the
You have
exact
to like
streets.
drive by it. Like it's like
we gotta do the brown bag Yelp for real.
yeah.
Sometimes the loteros have Yelps. I've noticed that. Or fruteros, now they like Yelp their location.
Some of the best elotero mans, you can find them in the lake in Echo Park driving around. They're just gonna be sunny.
All the
or on
the
Santa
lake.
Monica.
Or on Santa Monica, yeah, Santa Monica and Western, they got good fruta. Santa Monica and Western, they always got a big line.
So, I make really good tamales. Like
Do you
it's one of the
really?
things that I'm really proud of.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm like I try as much as possible to cook. Clearly the schedule is busy, but I learned my dad has like these costillas that he makes, and he taught me the no it's con chile rojo, but it's his way from Guanajuato.
Oh.
And literally since I was young, people that I went to elementary school with that ever ate my dad's food still to this day hit me up and say like, dude, I remember your dad's costillas or whatever. I'll bring them so you guys can taste them.
Oh my God, please.
But we use the same salsa for our tamales, and he taught it to me, and like that's like one of my proudest little dishes. My tamales, I'm gonna bring my tamales, and then my salvi side is the pan con pavo, which is like pan con pollo,
Fire.
but like pan
Yeah.
con pavo.
Yeah, turkey.
And it has its own sauce. So those two things I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys.
Are your favorite tamales? Are your favorite tamales green or red?
Red. I never really had the green one. What about like the
Oh,
the
the
dulce?
dulce.
Oh my god.
I don't know who likes those. I feel like only my grandma loves those so much.
Yeah,
The way-
Like,
or like they made those for the kids, but it's like this is not the kid flavor, y'all.
The old people be having that shit cracking with the.
I thought like
cafe.
You know how sometimes kids are picky, they don't like the certain meat or the sauces, they would want the dulce, but that shit tastes bad too.
You know what's so crazy? Like I swear to God, I don't even mean this in a bad way or anything, but I feel like like older Mexican women always like. This is gonna sound so fucked up.
All right, hold on. Get your dollars ready though, just in case.
Please tell me, just
get your dollar ready, just in case.
Okay, I'll have my dollar ready.
Okay.
Just, bro, for some reason, like I think Mexico has a big bloodline of like diabetes.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
Yeah, my grandpa had diabetes.
Okay.
My grandpa
all right. My grandma has diabetes, and they have the sweetest tooth in the world.
Yes.
Like my grandma, we have to sneak her a soda. Like, because my family, like, we have to, like, give her, like, little sips. Because, like, they're so, like, and I'm like...
But she has diabetes, so
so it's like the oldest Mexican woman or man, like...
The sweetest tooth.
Yeah.
Bro, they have the sweetest tooth. Like, my grandma the type to eat, like... And I barely know my grandma, but I just already know that she's the type to just fucking eat up a tamal de dulce. Like, like, they made that once, and nobody ate them.
No.
And then, shout out my tia Melly. I love her to death. She's like my second mom. I love her to death. My tia Melly cooked some of the finest tamales, some of the finest food.
Yeah.
But she made bandul. I was like, yeah, that's not it.
Yeah,
G.
that's not good.
And she was
the
like,
raisins are never good. They're not good in cookies.
They don't ever hit.
Yeah,
like,
never.
I've
Why do
tried
they
them
exist?
like multiple times. I'll be like, okay, maybe
Right.
you know when you get older, your taste buds change.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe my taste buds change. I'll give it another shot because
Yeah.
there's always so many left over, and I always feel bad.
Yeah.
She's like, ahí están los de dulce, and I'm like, no.
you'll take one, but then just leave it in the
wonder
fridge.
if, like, I even try to, like, maybe it's for coffee or maybe it's like a morning
it's
kind
just
of
not
thing.
it.
No, it's for sure,
But
like-
it does not fit. It does
not for
work.
me. Yeah, not for me.
Bro,
but
it's for the weird.
Sure. It's for like
Because there's a lane for
cafecito.
it. It exists for a reason. It's like candy corn to me, but you like candy corn.
It is like candy
but I don't
corn. It is like candy
I don't like. I've never once been like, oh yeah, sí, dame uno de dulce también.
Never.
You know what I
in
think would be
life.
fire, but I don't think I've ever had it. Is tamale with cajeta.
What?
Wow.
Inside.
I've never thought
That
of
would be kind of fire,
That
right?
seems really like, that would be like Porto's, like, you know how Porto's does the sweet bread,
Shout out
but also
Porto's, yes.
the meat bread?
Yeah.
It'd be like
I
that.
just made that up in my head right now.
We
I
should
think
try
that
it.
would be fire.
All right, real quick.
Next challenge.
Yeah.
At the family holidays, whatever, do you serve yourself?
Yes.
Do you serve yourself?
And my
I don't
husband
serve
serves
myself.
himself. That's because you're the baby.
You're the baby.
But
yeah.
Not
yes,
even-
but Vic too. And
No, I'm a.
But
I'm
he
the
serves
oldest.
himself.
No, but you're your grandma somewhat, baby. You're the first.
Yeah. Oh, actually. Oh, yeah. But I feel like she's like.
See?
How your sister
will.
said, tú eres la hija favorita.
Oh yeah. That's, my sisters be hating on me. That's the day before my mom, fucking before I left the house, she made me like a whole sandwich con huevo, and like, my mom be getting the cracking for me. Mom, oh what?
Yeah.
And we get to the family function. ¿Qué quieres de comer? Okay, ahorita te sirvo. My sisters better get their asses up. Baby.
I come from like a family too, like my dad cooked and cleaned. That and so like I wasn't modeled to me, and my husband cooks and cleans.
No. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like because
But I see.
I feel like because my dad cooked and cleaned.
Yeah.
I go wash. I make my I
I
make
thought
my
you
bed.
said your dad cooked and cleaned.
No. Erica? That was funny. That was a really good one. Oh, that went over my head. No, but he did, and then fucking maybe.
Maybe that's what he cleaned.
Nah, dude. My dad was an expert at huevos with everything. Huevos con jamón, huevos con frijoles y queso, everything. But anyways, yeah, bro, I fucking, once I get to the family function, or one of my tias would serve me. Tia, ¿me sirves? And then she'll be like, when I will be like, Tere, tío, quiere comer?
Yeah.
And there'll be a big ass, all our cousins just sitting right there. And like all the guys are getting served, and then the girls, like,
Wow. I understand that, but I really don't have it in my house. Like my dad makes me coffee. My dad does like, I'm a daddy's girl and he lives with us, so I get the opposite treatment. But my mom would never do that for me. Like,
no,
it's my dad.
and what's
that
crazy is
does
that in all our in our family, the guy is either the youngest, the firstborn, like the first baby, or like the only child. So my cousin Jesse, he's an only child, and he has other brothers, but they're in Mexico. He's an only child. I'm the youngest. My cousin Adrian is the youngest. My cousin Chino and David.
And you all just sit while
So you guys
everyone
get treated
fucking
like royalty,
serves you?
basically.
Yeah, like
all the girls serve you.
No, like our girl cousins, like, let's say they're coming up and like, oh, hey, can you get me one too, please?
Wow.
And they'll go get like it's not like no, go get me one, bitch.
Yeah, it's a respectful thing, and like it's just a culture in a way. You know?
Yeah. But for sure, our parents, like my mom,
It'll be certain things because I feel like sometimes like my grandma can't wait to like serve me. It'll be weird. It'll be like sometimes it'll be like, oh, serve yourself if she's tired, and then other times she'll be like, no, I'll serve you.
Yeah.
And then like my mom, she won't let me serve myself now, but it's like it's because we missed like a few years of like hanging out and like living together and stuff like that. So like now everything is like she treats me like I'm 5 years old now. She's like, no, you want to
love it?
Don't get up.
Yeah. You love it? No. You're always gonna love. That's comforting.
It's strange to me though. I mean, not like I don't want her to do it, but it's kind of I'm not used to it.
Right.
I'm used to just doing all the shit myself, like cooking, cleaning, whatever. Like I mean, I can't cook for shit, but I try. But like whenever I go over her house, she'll like try to baby me, and I'm just like I'm not used to it. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it for sure.
Oh, now what I do is like if I keep him like a long day and my mom's and she'll text me like, oh, I cooked. I'll be like, Mom, it's eating bye, thank you. And then I get in the shower and once I get out, my plato's ready.
Right there.
I don't know. I always feel guilty when like women serve me.
Yeah, it's in you, but you have a lot of girls in your family. You're the only dude, right?
Yeah,
like your siblings.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
It's your two sisters.
Yeah, and I'm the oldest.
Oh, you have a younger brother.
Yeah, I have a younger brother. But I'll always like, if anything, I would like serve them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh, it's like my baby sister. Let me like fucking cut your pancakes or something. You know, but and then the girls I've dated, like seriously, for the most part, weren't that like
accommodating.
Like that. Like one was, and like that was cool. And even then, I was like. I would like kick my feet up and then she would like bring me stuff and I'd be like, I feel guilty.
This doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but I know I shouldn't feel that way, right?
Well, you should feel that way.
Why?
You shouldn't feel.
I'm a joint.
You're the price. You're the price.
I don't know. I'm with the serving.
I think as long as you're comfortable with it and your partner's comfortable with it. It'd be different if they're like, so like, dude, I would never do this, and then you're like, well, you have to.
Yeah. That's some super machista shit. Yeah.
Well, no. Like I'm the type to like, you feel me? I'll get up and get the food and shit like that. But even then, like when my husband said, "Can you make me some food, please?"
Yeah.
The way he asked, can you?
Oh yeah, my mom would be like,
he knows how to do his little puppy dog.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. He just did it right now.
Can you make me some food, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I'd be like, Chata, I need some food.
How about this? How about when we're talking about tamales? We all have Salvi interactions.
Facts. Shout out my Salvi.
Salvi tamales.
No, you know who has the best tamales? Guatemalans. I've said this before.
Okay. But I want to talk about Salvi tamales right now real quick.
They're cool. I like them.
I
like the crema. I like the
last resort. You feel me?
Last resort.
This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. No breathing. I love that we like rock too. Shout out to us. So you don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them, and I have Salvi. I remember the first time, because I grew up on the Mexican ones. Yeah. So the first time, my mom doesn't cook like that. So the first time I had Salvi tamales, I'm like, what the fuck is this soup? Like, it is so different. It should be called something else besides tamal. Because if I'm a Mexican and I know tamal to be a little, not dry, but sometimes they are dry, but it's just the consistency. Oh, yeah. When I taste the Salvi one, it's like, god damn, like this is so soggy. And they have like potato and like veggies in here. Like, this shit is weird. It's like sopa.
Yeah.
In a banana leaf. Yeah. But yeah. Not to knock it though, because I feel like if you grew up on that,
anything else tastes foreign.
Yeah, the Mexican, she's like, what the fuck am I eating? Dry cactus or some shit? Like, it sounds like shit.
Drown that shit in salsa.
Fucking my Salvi homies be like, man, our tamales is bullshit.
Yeah.
But a lot of my Salvi homies are mixed. They're like Guatemalan and Salvi.
What's the Guatemalan tamal? I never had it.
Oh, they're guys. I think they call them something else, but they're like a little more square. They're like a little more square. But I think they're fire as fuck. I fuck with them tough. And but I think just like the Mexican culture, just like any culture, the right person has to make any tamale.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure if I go to Salvador and try their tamales, it's going to be like a little different than when they make it over here. Or
yeah. But yeah, shout out to all the different types of tamales out there, except for the dulce. Yeah. I don't think it gets any worse.
Take them raisins and shove them.
Have you tried the cheese and jalapeno or like the cheese?
Yeah,
the cheese is good.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Like I don't mind that if you're like vegetarian, not vegan, because that comes from an animal. But
I'm just super into the carne de res, the red sauce ones.
Res en puerco or like pollo is like
Pollo's cool.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite tamales is the green ones though, guys.
You like the green ones. I like red.
Do you guys put sour cream on your shit or no?
I've never done that in my whole life.
But you know what it is?
That's so weird that you said that.
Really?
Nah, yeah, I don't do that either.
How do you do it? Like, what do you put it on?
Put a big ass glob on that shit.
On what? On what part?
On everything.
I get the cascara? Like on the...
No, he puts it on top of the tamale.
You unwrap it first?
Yeah, he unwraps it. Yeah,
well, I don't know. You didn't explain it.
You
didn't explain it. It's like shrimp. Do you take off the shell or do you eat it like
Hell no,
the
I
full
don't eat
shell?
the shell.
Some people do.
Not me.
All right.
Nah.
So you unwrap.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had that joke of like, what do Mexicans get for Christmas? Tamales.
Oh, tamales?
Or why do Mexicans have tamales at Christmas? So they have something to unwrap.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, that's just true.
My corazón.
That was funny. I ain't gonna lie though. You know what's up? I ain't gonna lie though. I can't drink champurrado and eat tamales at the same time.
Oh, so thick.
Yeah.
So heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I need.
Who created champurrado? Because that takes some mission. Like, you could never finish champurrado.
Yeah, it never. No. Nobody's ever gotten to the bottom of that cup.
You take like 3 sips and you're like, cool.
And it's
you need champurrado and water on the side. Like,
I used to think that champurrado was heated up horchata.
You know what I want for Christmas? You know what I want for Christmas? A girl as thick as champurrado.
That was crazy.
I want her thick like my champurrado.
And it was crazy that people would like. It's a trip because like there's always like this thing about all Mexicans could eat really hot like spicy food. Mm-hmm. I'm like, duh, for our taste buds are burned. Like, you feel me? Like everything from cafe right off the little taza or like champurrado is just or even like the I know there's champurrado and then there's the other one. It's called like it's like a juice.
Ponche.
Ponche's
pretty good.
Ponche is good when you're older.
Ponche is like our sangria. Maybe sangria sounds like it's Latino, but it might be like some other type of Latino.
It could be.
But yeah, ponche is very.
I've tried tequila inside ponche before.
Oh yeah,
really good.
I think that's the thing.
It's like a hot toddy or something like that.
She get you drunk as fuck.
With sugar cane? Have you guys ever? The sugar cane is that one chunk that's in there.
Oh.
Yeah. Shout out to us, man. We're fucking killing it. We're killing it with the holiday drinks. Pumpkin spice what?
Yeah.
You ain't got shit on thick ass champurrado and ponche.
Thick ass champurrado. I'm gonna call my next girl champurrado.
Megan's a champurrado.
Imagine coming to the stage, champurrado. She gonna be thick. She better be thick.
No, she better be thick and brown.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Cinnamon flavor.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the start of the podcast.
You guys, damn.
Welcome to episode 18.
Fuck, we're 35 minutes in already.
I love it. I love this talk. This was like free write in school. But let's get right into Don't You Know I'm Local. Shout out to everyone that we haven't mentioned this before and you live in Carson, California. Our hearts are with you. Our prayers are with you.
And our nose are not.
Our nose is definitely not with you. There's this smell that's protruding off of the Dominguez Channel, which is, I guess, a part of the LA River in Carson. And something is happening. They don't really know the explanation. There's different theories. It just smells crazy out there. If you were to explain it, Compton Juan, like you're there.
Like sewer water from the LA River and like
who?
Like a dead body, like rotten.
Oh God!
Oh, so it's really
smells
bad.
like rot.
So us three, just to give y'all, just because we know about it, we read about it, we know. Shout out my good people from Carson. Good morning, Gabe. I know. Hed, Chucks,
Yep.
But man, I heard it smells like shit, and because I could only imagine.
Our thoughts are with you.
We
won't visit, to make sure you're okay, but we'll be sending our love.
And I know a lot of people are
via phone and digitally.
Are heading out to like Long Beach and the surrounding areas because they're trying to get away from the smell. It's that bad. I saw on Twitter, I looked up the hashtag, and there was this lady talking about how her toddler just does not stop throwing up. Even if they have like the air purifiers. The city is saying that they will refund you if you get a air purifier, or if you go, you have to go get a hotel somewhere else. Like, that's how crazy it is. They're asking Newsom to make it like a state of emergency for the city so that they can get more funds to help the people like feel comfortable leaving, because you can't always just get up and leave.
For sure.
Like, it's crazy for some people,
and especially with COVID still going on.
Like some people aren't working, or some people working from home, so they can't even escape it. They're just there all day in their house. They can't even go outside to get fresh air because it's worse out there. I can only imagine, man.
But we're gonna call our homie DJ Hed right now. Let's see if this works. I didn't tell him I was gonna hit him up, so Let's see how this goes.
Let's do it.
Let's see if it answers.
A ver, cabezón.
Call Aaron.
Call Aaron.
Yeah, you can call me a day later.
Yay! Can everyone hear him?
Yeah.
Everybody say hi to DJ Hed.
DJ Hed.
Hed,
What up?
what's going on in Carson, fool? What happened? What happened?
Talk to us.
I don't know the name of it, but it's basically there's some kind of chemical that's fucking like leaking or something.
That's
And
gross.
and yeah, it's like Chuck knows the name of the chemical. I forgot the name of it because it's like hella syllables. But it's like leaking into the air, and they can't find the cause of it. But that ain't the trippy part. What's fucked up is the city is going to people's houses in hazmat suits, like handing out air purifiers.
No.
like that's gonna do something. Like imagine somebody coming to your house in a hazmat suit. It's like, yeah, you could stay here. We not, but look, he'll grow an air purifier, and we out of here.
Oh no.
All right. Let's say you lived in Carson. You don't live in Carson anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say you lived in Carson. Would you rather stay in Carson or stay at the Snooty Fox?
Probably stay in Carson because I don't have a sense of smell.
Wow, you're perfect for this.
Oh wow.
It's not that I can't smell; it's just that my brain doesn't tell me what I'm smelling. So everything just smells like.
Oh,
air.
you're like nose blind.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Wow, that just blew my mind.
That blew my mind. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Because I was gonna ask you, what did Carson used to smell like? Like
You didn't know either.
the same now.
So, like, I can smell like aromas and vapors, but I can't really smell scents or odors.
Hed,
Oh.
what is your favorite flavor of tamal?
Definitely not fucking pumpkin spice, whatever them white people.
Oh yeah, we saw that shit. All right, Hed, thank you for checking in with us. Oh, if you didn't know, you're on our podcast.
Yeah, you're being recorded live on the Brown Bag.
Broadcasting live from Carson, not really. But thank you, Hed. Have a great night at the office.
All right, for sure.
Appreciate you.
All right, I appreciate you.
I didn't know the homie's nose blind.
That's why.
I had so many other questions for him, but we would
So
go off on
many
a tangent.
questions
The homie
Y'all,
nose
what
blind.
the fuck? I need to.
Homie.
Like, I feel like. Like, I
The
feel
homie
like.
could get through anything.
Do you guys know that little kid? That little kid. Are you guys being gross, boys?
Yeah. He could power through anything.
You guys know that little kid meme where he's dancing in the club, but he's like this with the
Yeah.
glasses? That's how I feel right now with these shots. Like, I feel like.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
What do we do? Can you tell the next topic, please?
Yeah. So, don't you know I'm loco? Vanessa Bryan, you guys.
Explain it.
I guess she like has sued the sheriff about like them taking pictures of the
Yep.
tragedy that happened between Kobe and Gigi, and then they're kind of saying, well, like, oh, well, she was kind of going through the most emotional distress, so she didn't really like basically saying like she was only doing that because she was going through it, so she wasn't really suing us. Like,
I'm very proud of you.
and I was like,
So
what
yes,
the fuck?
Vanessa Bryant and the families of those passed away are suing the county and the sheriff's office because there was photos that were taken of the crash site and passed around, even though she went to the sheriff's office and said, hey, we got to close this off. I don't want any type of media, any type of paparazzi, any photos taken or whatever. They found out because some dude was showing a girl at a bar the photos of the deceased bodies, and so she's suing them for emotional distress. And what the county and the sheriff's station are saying is like, hey, she's just distressed in general because they died. The photos did not give her distress. And to make sure that she actually did get distressed, she has to take a psych eval. Let's give her an evaluation to prove that she was going through emotional distress because of the photos, not because of the death. And we just think that's so foul. Like, that's incredibly foul.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
That's insane. I guess their reasoning is like anyone that's claiming emotional distress, they have to show proof that they are going through it. So that's why we're doing this psych eval. But it's kind of like common sense. No one wouldn't have any type of emotional distress if you are sharing photos of their deceased loved ones. You know, like, that is going to add versus be like, I feel like they're like, well, she was already going through bullshit because of the death. It doesn't really matter what we did. And it's like, yeah, it still mattered.
That's so
Like-
nasty of them to do because, first off, I don't think they would have done that to a man. they say, oh, this guy is going through emotional distress. It's like, it's always like a certain stigma that goes along with like widows after they lose their husband or whatever, that they're not right and they're you know what I'm saying. I feel like that's like a common thing that's like, oh, she lost her husband, she went crazy. Like people just write people off like that completely when it's like, no, they just went through a very traumatic experience and
all the feelings and emotions are valid
and are completely valid. And for them to want to do a psych eval on her, it's like,
that's going to give her even more emotional distress.
That's like, you know, that's like a below the belt, like, shot, like, that's foul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell somebody that, oh, yeah, like, you just lost your daughter and your husband. Like, we need to make sure that you're 100% good. Like, nobody's going to be 100% good ever after that. Yeah. And not in, like, a way that, you know, she's not able to function daily. It's just like, you went through a lot of emotional distress. Yeah. You know, and nobody's going to be the same after that.
That's fucking wild that they even, like...
Some weird court system.
It's all about money.
Bullshit,
yeah, it's definitely about money. And it's
they don't want to...
You got to think about it. Who she's suing is not, like, her neighbor. She's suing the county. She's suing the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
Who already have bullshit on themselves. Like, I think it's, like... I know you guys are trying to save, like, face, but the best way to save face is like, fess up to it. Yeah, we fucked up. Not like try to hide it. I think they still haven't given out the names of the people that like spread the photos. And they might have in the discovery or like when the actual documents went out. But she's even saying that, like, why are you guys covering for them?
Yeah.
Like, unless y'all are like behind it, like, or down for whatever they did, it's like, just be accountable. Yeah, y'all fucked up.
Yeah, they don't want to lose out on the bread that they're about to lose out on. And it's somebody's job to, you know, make sure that they don't lose it. And so they're going to try to discredit the person that's against them.
But it's like, that's not the way. No one's going to... Well, there are people that, like, hate on Vanessa. Just, I've seen it and it's weird. But, like, I don't know. There's more people that are going to support you if you just be accountable for the bullshit versus if you try to fight this woman who's clearly a widow, clearly lost her daughter, clearly in grief, like, and you're gonna make her go evaluations. I've done evaluations like custody shit. That shit is hard. Like it's very emotional. So it's just unnecessary to put her through that. Super unnecessary.
Bro, like.
And our heart goes out to you because clearly we all see it. Like someone tweeted, like, how are you going to test her for being emotionally distressed? We were all emotionally distressed finding out that there was photos spread around like that. Like, yeah, that fucking made us all feel like crap.
That shit out of pocket for sure.
Super out of pocket. Shout out to Vanessa Bryant.
Our support and our love to you.
Definitely Vanessa our support Bryant. And our love to you.
LA with you for sure.
Okay. Whew. Dodgers. What the fuck? Let's just get deeper into heartbreak. We're recording Thursday before the game, before game 5.
Yeah.
We're down 3-1.
Yeah.
And we lost game 4.
We lost 9-2. Nasty. Like we got our asses whooped.
We got fucking
injuries.
Urias. I don't want to blame Urias.
Nah, he was on some bullshit.
But you know, but I blame Dave Roberts because he didn't pull Urias. Like he didn't have his shit. He didn't, you know, he didn't have his whole shit together. So it's like, come on.
Unorthodox pitching.
Just get him out of there. It's not his night. You know what I'm saying?
It feels like if you're sad already, this is going to make you more sad.
Tell me about it, sister.
Like, when you have this much invested in a team, you're so emotionally invested, it can fuck up your whole night, day, whatever.
No, on God. Just
makes you almost not even
over the weekend, like...
That one gave you a little bit of hope.
Yeah, and then they got two walk-off.
We did come back from a 3-1 deficit last time, and we ended up winning the World Series. But I know, Vic, you've talked to us before about how hard it is to even double up a World Series, like to win twice in a row. It's the toughest thing.
Anybody has done it.
The odds are against us already.
The Yankees, because baseball is just such a chance sport. Like, you know, it could be a ball is hit 2 feet too short, and somebody else catches it, or it drops, and then now the other team scores, and then they miss the play at the plate. Like, it's just so many variables that it's nearly impossible statistically to repeat as champions. You know what I'm saying? And last year was like a lot of statistics were skewed because there wasn't home and away games. They had played on a neutral site.
Right, the bubble.
Yeah. For the playoffs. So because of that, it's like, okay, home field advantage. They were all playing at the same stadiums. All that like skews the statistics. So now it's like, oh, we went down 3-1 last year and we won. It's like, okay, but that was a completely
totally
different circumstances. And also the season was short and everybody was fresher. Yeah. All our players looked beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
And Justin Turner got hurt. Max Muncy's still hurt. Clayton Kershaw's out for the playoffs. Like,
what do we do? What do we do then? What are we gonna do?
We can't fucking figure it out. And it's like our defense. Like our offense is somewhat doing their job. Like they're making plays. Yeah, we get struck out. Yeah, we throw a lot of you know, like it's just, but our pitching is just like today. Joe Kelly's pitching. Yeah, you guys are gonna see this late.
Game. Yeah.
So if you guys see this and are happy, it's because the Dodgers have made it to game 7,
6 or 7, yeah,
6 or 7. But we can't lose no more. There's no room.
Backs against the wall.
Backs against the wall. We're getting rushed. We're getting taken off on bow, 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 and we gotta hit him with like a little swinger banger or something. Yeah. Man, shout out Will Smith, shout out Bellinger, shout out Chris Taylor, shout out Mookie Betts.
They've been doing
their fucking thing. But
Trey Turner, I'm on your ass, boy.
As it pertains to the Braves, are they like a usual opposition for us?
Yeah.
Because I feel
National League, they're always good. They have a good organization.
I was looking at the shit talking and it upset me. Like I'm used to it from Giants.
Yeah.
Used to it from
Atlanta,
from Padres. Like from Atlanta, it felt a little like, oh, hold on, y'all. Like you really want this smoke?
Well, the thing is, our owner used to be part owner of the Braves.
Yeah.
So it's like history there. They went on a run where they won like, I'm gonna probably get it wrong, but maybe like 10 division titles in a row. Like they own their division, similar to how we own our division now. They had the best pitching staff back then. They had all-star play. Like we're kind of like an updated version of like the 90s Braves. Damn. That's how we run our organization now. And so it is, I feel like they feel that more than we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're
probably
like,
they even have the heart to like shit on the Braves the way that I would like the Giants or shit like that. Like, or the Madres.
I don't have that much hate towards them.
Yeah.
But if they beat us, I will. I want all the smoke.
Yeah.
I'll never wear an Atlanta Braves hat in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because I was looking at the Twitter, like they got clips of when the game was at 2 p.m. out here and how it wasn't full at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, look, LA doesn't even like fuck with their own team like that. It's like, fools, we were at work. It's 2 p.m.
Come on.
And then they do the thing that a lot of teams do is like they do the video of fans walking out and they're like, oh, those are fake fans. And it's like, have y'all been in fucking traffic out here? Like our shit is very different than I've ever seen other ballparks.
Yeah.
Like just even their, I don't know, their parking structure and just the streets, how it goes. Like this is where like single file line out of this fucking parking lot
people
and
don't
into the freeway.
That.
Like,
and when people got to think like, okay, even if visitors come from out of town to watch a game, you're on vacation. You're coming to watch a game. So you'll stay till the end because you got to go to your hotel. You don't have to go at a certain time. Like we have a busy ass lives.
It's a weekday.
It's a weekday, 2 p.m. Had to call off work, many of us.
Get it cracking.
Go up the hill, go down the hill. Like it's not our first Dodger game ever. We know how shit gets. And it's like, fuck. Like, okay. It's like, would you want to be sad and sit in traffic for 3 hours? You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
real shit.
Or
the beating traffic could be the silver lining. Like, fuck, we just lost, but at least I'm
home already.
And then you guys don't understand that everybody. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. Everybody else's stadium is like on the main street.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ours is on a fucking hill. Like we gotta.
Ours is in the cut because it's beautiful.
Of course.
The best fucking view.
Of course.
Bro, there's a reason you motherfuckers know about us and we don't know about you. Ask anybody from Atlanta, they know about Kershaw, Trey Turner, Bellinger, Mookie Betts. I don't know now.
Yeah.
I know Jock, and he used to be with us.
Yeah.
Your best player used to be one of us.
Yeah.
We sent him to y'all. We like,
you get what I'm saying? Like, Atlanta Braves, there's only white people at your games. Like,
yeah.
They're doing this stupid shit.
The homie was like, that's like some Nazi shit, huh? And I was like, I don't know.
Hey, no,
now
honestly,
that you think about it,
we need to cancel the Braves because that's insensitive to indigenous
super
people. Don't be doing this and you white, you fucking colonizers.
Yeah,
I'm on your heads, boy.
At Dodger game, you're going to see gang members.
Yeah.
You're going to see beautiful Dodger Latina women.
Yeah.
No,
it's crazy. if you have a moment, take the time to look at the Twitter replies or talking shit about Dodgers from Braves fans. I remember there was one. It's like, oh, like the video of Dodger fans leaving at like ninth inning, right before it was over. They're like, oh yeah, it's because there was a fight scheduled in the parking lot, and I was like, fuck you guys, like fuck you guys.
That's pretty funny.
Fuck you, Troy.
But real ones know that Dodger Stadium is a neutral site, and you can catch the fade down the hill.
Yeah,
up the hill is not valid.
It's not the parking lot.
Unless you're an enemy and go for the Giants, and they were smashing on food.
Yeah. That's a little different.
That's a little touchy because it was happening fast.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they were really like back in the day, they were really not giving a fuck. Like, I'm not saying fuck.
But like, Dodger fans aren't gonna fight Dodger fans in the parking lot. Yeah, we know better.
I've been at Giants game. I've never once seen a Giants fan and go like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like never like food.
Yeah.
We're here to watch the game, but obviously back then it was like a whole different time.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of crazy things happen. I don't know. I was younger back then. I was like 2008.
And I feel like sadly because of what happened, I feel like people don't even bring that energy anymore.
Right.
If they're Giants fans,
or
they
Dodger
know to
fans,
tread lightly. And Dodger fans also know that what it could turn into.
Yeah,
because
the worst case scenario happened.
There was a fight unfortunately,
between Dodgers and Giants fans. A Giant fan, I think he became paralyzed. Oh, I thought brain dead.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
So that's how I was.
So like, because of that happening, I feel like it probably and hopefully will never happen again.
And then I'm even pretty sure the people that like whatever situation was like, you know, I was like, damn, I was drunk over a Dodger game. Like, now my life is on. You know what I mean? Like I've never even like.
Well, sometimes I think about that too. That's how where we really need to start to think of like, have you ever seen where people fight outside of a club, but one ends up dying? Like I remember I saw this story where these girls were just fighting. Like, and it happens all the time. Like I've remembered fighting after the club.
Me too, yeah.
Quality girls. But one dies, and it's like, oh shit, that's like the worst case scenario to like this occurrence that we've all kind of been through.
Yeah.
So,
but I ain't gonna lie, Dodger fights happen all the time. Obviously not. Yeah. And then it's always like at some spot like the Pavilion or something. The Pavilion be cracking. We were at the Pavilion, and I remember the Cholo was like, "What's up, boo?" And he was cool as fuck with us.
I also think that it's not isolated to just Dodgers.
No, so it's like
it's a sports thing. It's a hella football shit. Like
football shit happens all the time.
Football fights all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like we can't be the ones that are like pit as the ones that fight. All y'all do it.
But I get it. We're like this like mecca of like the gang world and like it. Man, it is what it is. We'll take it. But if you go to Dodger Stadium, you know it's always a great vibe. Everybody like you feel me. I'm pretty sure it happens everywhere. But at Dodger Stadium, I don't know.
Yeah.
I could just speak for us, but I know it's always like an amazing time. You know, all the coaches are mixed together from like white, black, Latinos. Filipinos, everything is amazing, bro. I love Dodger Stadium.
I just feel like everyone, like guys are more fine at a Dodger game and girls are hotter at a Dodger game.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this makes sense, but it makes sense to me.
Listen, why?
Like there's nothing hotter than a guy in a blue LA Dodgers hats and a white shirt and some jeans. Like that shit to me is like, ooh, yes. Or the white Dodger jersey, right? I'm sure with girls, if a girl's wearing the Dodger jersey or the tank or like the hat,
I love you know what I love? I love the white tank top, the Dodger thing tied up right here.
Yes.
Some light blue jeans.
Oh, got you.
Clean white chucks and a blue Dodger hat.
The chucks and the Dodger hat.
I'll marry you, bitch.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dodger baddies for sure.
But just know, make sure she's alone. Because when you're at the beer line, you trying to get out here, somebody gonna creep up with you.
No.
Oh my God, they trying to get at you at a Dodger game.
I think people show love different. Like even with you, like they're gonna go up to you and they're gonna fuck with you.
Man, Dodger games be a little stressful now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like it.
Oh yeah.
No, you know where you gotta go? You gotta go down to like the lowest level.
No, but there's no fun there.
They won't know who you are at all.
Yeah.
The super rich white dude.
Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher are there.
They're gonna be.
They smell.
They're gonna.
But they're there.
Fact.
They smell like Carson.
They smell like Carson.
That's fucked up. Carson's now an adjective.
Our Carson viewers and listeners.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man.
But yeah, I don't know. I love the loudness. I love the craziness. I love the Dodger game's always gonna be fun. I fuck with it.
And if this is the last Dodger game, I'm gonna miss it. And you know,
we'll be back next year.
Because I might sell like my left nut to go to a Dodger game, World Series at the World Series. You know what I'm saying?
God.
I would like. I hope there's a World Series because I want to take my dad, who's been I think we talked about it before. Like in Guanajuato, he would be listening to the radio talking about the Dodger game. I want to take him to a World Series game
because there wasn't any
and
last year.
Even
though we won, there was no Dodger games at the stadium.
I would love to take him to a World Series game.
Yeah.
Also though, like I'm like, how can you stand out at a Dodger game. You really can't.
Everybody looks
because everyone looks exactly
for
the
sure.
same. So I'm like we have to figure out how to stand out. Like we gotta go, but like stand out. Like I don't know if I'm gonna do a purple LA hat or some shit that's like, oh, no one has this. This is where the custom shit
we
comes
got a lot of
play.
different flavors of LA caps.
Oh,
so
yeah.
No, but it's like that's how you can stand out. As a girl, every girl looks the same. They all look like just wear the LA hat.
Okay, look, we're gonna go to Pro Image Sports.
Yeah.
Fox Hills. Shout out my guy Abrams.
Abrams becoming
gonna get us right. He has like every
flavor. Oh my god, that's fire. That's I need that.
All types of
I need
shit.
a custom LA Dodger hat.
Shout out Legit One. Legit One made me a LA hat, and it says LA. It's LA, and then it says KERS, but in Tiger style, so Lakers.
Oh,
but it's in an LA blue cap, and it's like one of the when I worked, I just say them fools were like, hey, that's different, dog.
That would have been perfect for Tuesday because the Dodgers and the Lakers played the same day at different times, so it was perfect. It was like some people went to a Dodger game and the Laker game.
Damn.
That's like my fucking dream.
You got money.
But we were recording.
Yeah, true. We're like in the thick of it though.
Yeah.
In the thick of it. We're like down here in downtown too. I wanted to have an LA hat and then it say LA and Leti, like La Leti. And LA Leti.
We'll get that done.
And like
your wish is one of our homies command.
Like Old English?
Yeah, Old English. Yeah. And with a heart in the end.
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah. Hat designers
I'll stand out. Look for La Leti.
La Leti.
All right. Shout out to the Dodgers. We're going to love you regardless.
We're praying for y'all.
Yeah, we're praying. All our bobbleheads are out, not here, but in our houses to like pray to you guys.
No ofrenda, the bobbleheads.
All right, let's get, but speaking of LA hats, cool or culo this LA hat. So Virgil, who is Kanye's homie, and he's also works at Louis Vuitton. He's a designer. He does Off-White, famously known for Off-White. He did his version of an LA hat.
You can see it here.
It kind of looks like cheese. You know the cheese that gets bitten into, like
Swiss
the
cheese.
whole Swiss cheese. What do we think of it? Cool or culo?
It's just cool. I seen it. It looks fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That is the ugliest hat I've ever seen in my life.
Granted, he's not from LA.
Where's he from?
Yeah. They're from Chicago. I think, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but I'm sure we saw. I think the first one was the LA one, but they're gonna do like different versions and fuck up everybody else's fitteds too.
Oh, good.
But like, it's just so bad. Like this goes really back to the Damien Hirst thing. Mm-hmm. Like, bro,
don't just call this art.
Bro's a scammer. Come on.
Yeah, that shit look like somebody.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. It looks ran through and not in a good way.
That shit looks like
that shit got choo-choo.
No, that shit is fucked up. Somebody said, don't quote me. Somebody on Twitter said it's the JFK edition, and that was fucked up.
Oh no, because there's a hole in the head.
That was fucked up. Like, yo, Twitter be fucking.
Somebody said
ruthless. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Your fake Twitter said.
That shit went through the whole
Rose
block.
Crown Vic.
I seen that. Was funny.
Yeah. That would be commenting on my shit all the time now.
Yeah, no, he's legit a fan. That's why his name is after you, for sure.
Shout out to Rose Crown
Vic.
Rose Crown Vic. Don't follow him. Follow me.
For what artist can you see wearing it? Kanye.
No one from out here.
That shit. You know what? It makes sense.
There's too much respect for the LA hat.
Facts. It makes sense why Kanye and Virgil are like homies.
Yeah. Fucked up haircut.
Fucked up haircut. Fucked up hat.
Maybe that's what he wore when he got the haircut. Maybe this is the whole thing
Kanye
together.
got the fucked up haircut.
Yeah.
With the Off-White
PR movement.
Yeah.
Fitted. Oh my god. That's just like, come on, bro.
It's gonna be some white boys that buy this hat.
For sure.
It's gonna be the Nelk fools.
The Nelk boys. The fucking
Fuck y'all
fuckers.
too.
Fucking fuckers.
You know what pisses me off? That Duno just got his Instagram account taken down for bullying because he slapped his friend.
He wasn't bullying, by the way.
When these fools, these Nelk boys account, I don't even mind giving them they already have millions of followers or whatever. But they did a prank on workers, trabajadores outside of a Home Depot in the OC, I believe. And they played that they were giving them a beer and said, oh, look, ICE is coming. A van came up with ICE on the side. Clearly, they're going to think that's immigration. So they start running. But it's ICE. It's like packs of ICE. And to me, it's like that's more bullying.
Absolutely.
Than you doing some shit to your homie. Like, why aren't these fools taken down? You can't be selective on your fucking who violates whatever rules of Instagram type shit. It's just annoying.
It was so nasty. Like, honestly, don't fuck with the Nelk boys. No. I knew they were like some fuck boys.
And they're Canadians, by the way. That moved to the OC. They're not OC kids. Because I don't think the people from the OC... I know it has its spaces.
Yeah.
But I know some real ones from the OC too, and y'all wouldn't even fly with that shit.
Nah, facts. They better never try that again in the OC.
No.
They're getting, especially Buena Park.
Yeah.
Anaheim. Try it.
We know people.
But it was really disgusting to me because of the fact that they are immigrants as well. The Nuck Boys are from Canada, and they migrated over here down the border. And they think it's funny, and they don't feel any type of fear when they hear the word ICE.
Right.
You know, they are not too different from the people waiting in front of Home Depot.
Facts.
Everybody's just working, trying to do better for themselves, went to another country to live their dream.
Right.
And so for them to come at them is just so disrespectful on so many levels. Like,
and I get it. I get that that's your channel. I get that you prank your homies, prank whatever. But like to us, in our community at least, we protect the vulnerable. Like the vendedores, the paleteros, the fruteros, and the people that are working outside of places like Home Depot or like any type of workers like that, that's our heart, because that shows more than anything the example of the Latino immigrant. Is that you're coming here and you don't mind if you're going to wait night and day to get work, you're going to get work.
Bro.
And for you to come and fuck with their biggest fear, this is probably bigger than their fear of death, their fear of la migra, like of ICE. This is for real. And you play with that, it's not gonna sit well.
Bro, and the fact that like, oh fuck, like it's just bro, like, it's just all bad because like I had this crazy thought in my fucking head, I fucking lost it, but like, bro, y'all are not tapped in like right. Man, look, I get it, I do comedy, I make fun of everything, anything, I don't give a fuck, I be talking shit, I be clowning with the homies, and I make jokes about everything, but like you can make jokes about shit, like clown and shit, and whatever the situation is. But the fact that you probably like scared the fuck out of them and they like, you feel me? Like, what if they were already having a bad day? What if the day before they got a letter from the sheriff's office that you gotta move out before we come random through your shit and we make you move out? Or what if like somebody back home passed away or bro, and then y'all not even, bro, y'all staying like, shout out to OC, I fuck with good people from the OC. Y'all probably not even staying in like, bro, this is like, bro, this city is like, you know, like, people of color, you feel me? Like, this is like our shit, bro. Like, and you come over here and disrespect the fuck. All that money you had, bro, you could have easily paid for the day, took him out to dinner, showed him a different life.
Yep.
Shout out Danny Duncan, because he be doing that all the time.
Yeah.
I fuck with Danny Duncan.
I think even when you clown, and of course you can do whatever you want, but we can also feel however we want. That's the whole freedom of speech thing. I know that argument, like, and even the comedy aspect of it. Like, but y'all are not comedians. Y'all are some YouTubers. Like, y'all are vloggers, and you did this because it gave you views, but not every view is a good view. Like, not all publicity is good publicity, and I feel like you're just tapping in with, like sooner or later you're gonna keep poking, and a real motherfucker is gonna do some shit about the bullshit that you're doing. Yes, it's gonna get you views, but the reason it gets you views is because of how touchy it is. And so my thing is, like, strategically, it's not a good look. However, I do also see that beyond just this prank, they lean more towards that school of thought that is anti-immigrant. Sure. They are great and big followers of like Dana White and Trump. I think they're related to Dana White somehow. Who, however you feel about Trump, even if there's Republicans in the Latino and immigrant community, his rhetoric in order to become president was very anti-immigrant. So
anti-Latino. Yeah,
very anti-Latino. So you do that, and then you have this type of prank. It's just mounting up that, like, this wasn't just fun. This is some shit you feel. This is some shit that you like you felt like, oh shit, yeah, let's do this type of deal. And I just don't fuck with that.
And
just
they're
personally.
fucking immigrants, and they feel so privileged to just be like, oh yeah, like, they would take them. They would never take us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, boy.
And one of those fools looks Mexican as fuck. I don't think he's Mexican. His name is Kyle or some shit.
I don't know. I ran into them at a party like 3 weeks ago, and they're all 5'3" little fucks. They wear their merch. They try to be noticed. Like,
oh no,
I knew
they're literally the same people we were just saying in the beginning. Like, you know, there's people that say, "Hey, this is who I am. I have this vlog."
That's literally them. That's literally them. I remember seeing them and being like, oh, those are the Nelk Boys. And then something in my soul told me, like, don't walk up to them. Don't talk to them.
Damn.
And it was just weird. Like, that. I didn't know anything. I watched their podcast and shit, like, here and there.
Nah,
like,
that shit.
I won't now, but you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that shit weird as fuck, bro. That was my mom in that video.
Yeah.
Boy.
We taking a long drive.
Well,
Facts. Shout out to Ernesto, man. I know he came in for some tequila. Hola, Ernesto. He's our security here in the building, so don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
But boy. I don't know. I'm just Nuck boys. Look, fool. Let me tell you guys like this. I feel it. Maybe you might be forgiving, you might not. I don't know. You feel me? Somebody might catch you. You might be at a gas station pumping gas in your Tesla, and one of them dudes' moms or like son. Yeah. He one of them boys. Did a couple years. One of them blammers, you feel me? He might have Billy Western on it.
I just feel like you underestimate, and I know it's easy. I feel like even it's easy if you're in Canada or you're in Middle America or where we're not really that deep, but we are there. Or you look at it as just like we can clown them because they're the help. But it's like, no, we've reached spaces where we're not just the help. Our most loved ones might be, and our most loved ones might be that vulnerable little piece of the community that you're coming after. But there's some other people that are their protectors, and we put that shit on our back to protect the people that are vulnerable in our community. So my thing is it might be easy from afar to clown, but you're coming right here, and you still gotta live out here. You still gotta go eat. Like, who are the meseros? Who are the valet drivers? Like, you leaving your car in our hands. But all it takes is one of us to know who the fuck you are and what the fuck you did, and it's not gonna be good. And it's gonna be shit that you bring on yourself. You don't want that type of karma.
And we're just talking about that even with, like, bro, the littlest thing in the world could turn your whole life around to the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah, facts.
Telling you, boy, one of them paisas you scared might have one of them sons, boy.
I don't know. Might be choking on some maple syrup, my boy. Canadian
but again, shout out to all the fucking trabajadores out there. I think for the most part, when it comes to the men outside of, I have uncles that were outside of U-Haul and like outside of Home Depot and all that shit. Like, we know why you're there. You're not there to fucking play around. You're there to provide for a family you have back here, or even if it's in Mexico, or even if it's out here. Like, all the respect is due and given to you. So I just don't take lightly when people try to, like, I don't know, like, capitalize off that shit. Yeah. Because we come and tax you real quick for your monetization, fools. All right, but yeah, shout out to all the Latinos.
Yeah, facts.
Man, that shit's crazy.
Shout out to everybody. Fuck the Nuck boys.
Fuck them.
Hey, yesterday, real quick, now there's so we're in the studio and Cypress was leaving and I was like, "Te la lavas?" And he's like, "What the fuck does that mean, fool?"
Cypress?
You never heard that before? Like, "Te la lavas?"
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a dude, but...
No, like, that means for you
Cypress
too. Like,
speak Spanish?
Yeah, he's fucking Salvadorian.
Oh, I didn't know that he speaks Spanish.
It's broken. He's for sure no Sabo kid. Mm-hmm. But it's funny that we're saying that because that just means wash your ass.
You know what I noticed about Cypress?
What?
Is that he's very like...
Oh yeah, he has a very strong blood.
But it's like, he's like me but a guy.
You think so?
Yeah, because I bet you he's yelled at you.
Nah, he's never yelled at me.
I bet you he's been like, "Hey, fool, get your shit together."
For sure.
Okay.
For sure had disagreements.
But when I do it... No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, te la lavas. Shout out Fools Gone Wild for posting us.
Oh yeah, shout out Fools Gone Wild.
Who did it? Who got us the look?
Nah, it was me. I was trying to be cool.
Wow, that's so cool.
I sent it to him. And he was like, "Yeah."
So you know that little mystery.
Yeah.
Wow. That was some like what's it called? Like reading mind shit though. Because I literally was like thinking in my head like,
this would fit.
Yo, Fools Gone Wild should post this. That would be fire. But I didn't say anything to anybody. And then I was thinking about it after I posted it. And then I see it posted like
that's
10 o'clock
cool.
at night or something. And I was
shout
out
to all our new Fools Gone Wild listeners and viewers.
Yeah,
we saw y'all coming in. Welcome.
From over there.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
some fools over here. This is the podcast for you.
Yeah, definitely. We were made exactly for you.
Yeah, you found us.
We are what you were missing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are home. You can watch us and scroll Fools Gone Wild at the same time.
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Double up.
I love this. It's like a Mexican Coke with a cup of noodles. It's like us and Fools Gone Wild.
Something like that. Like
it just goes together.
And a coca, yeah. Like,
and bro, and people don't understand.
I was more chuti movida with it.
Chuti movida? Yeah. And what was dope about it was that, like, the comments were so positive. Like, it was comedy, but it was so positive. It was really like, oh, fuck them fools. They don't know anything. It was more like, man, that's funny as fuck because we're stating facts, and I love that.
Yeah.
And I like that his caption was, "What's the nicest thing a cholo's ever done for you?"
And the comments were just
the comments were hilarious.
Yeah.
And a lot of them was like, a lot of cholos have done a lot of nice things for people.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, let's do the I want to do the costume shit. Because I think that's like my favorite thing that we're
Wait, isn't it going to be a surprise?
No.
The sexy costume.
Topic.
Oh, okay, the sexy. Okay.
So we were talking about what's the most LA costume that you've seen or you know or you've been.
For couple fits.
Let's just do LA costume first.
Okay, in general. I said Easy.
Yeah, I think Easy E is a go-to.
It has to be Easy E. That's like you buy like a Jerry curl wig. You throw on
some Raiders gear,
jacket, some Lokes,
some
Cortez,
and then a hat.
A hat,
yeah,
like a black hat, like a King's hat or a Raiders hat.
Do you think Jeezy gets the way he wears his hat from Easy? Like the curled outside, the hat over the hair?
Maybe. I feel like his is like some skater.
Is it like more on the skater vibe?
Yeah. Okay. I also think it's Dead President is definitely not LA, but I've seen hella LA dudes. Like that's like the go-to costume for guys is just do white face and black eyes, and then
with the beanie. Yeah.
I love
hits every time.
Maybe a baseball bat. Yeah.
I love when the homies would wear like their blues they got from county jail.
Oh yeah, what was up with that?
Well, you know if the cop sees you, he's gonna think you ran like a
you're obviously like
a criminal.
A criminal.
And he'll be like, is it gonna cost him no food because he's real? And I'll be like,
You're not dressing up as anything, really. You're just being yourself.
You're past. Yeah.
You're just being 3 months ago.
A day ago.
And then also I think there's the go-to, the cholo.
Yeah, the cholo.
Which is the flannel with one button at the top.
The white
wife beater.
Khakis.
And
Chucks
or Cortez.
Yo, do not try this at home.
Definitely don't.
I'm gonna share a story my mom has always told me since I was a kid. She so my mom grew up in Lenox in the late 80s, early 90s, and
very rough times.
Super rough times. Yeah. Her brother was a cholo, and one day for Halloween she thought it would be funny to dress up as one, so she took all his clothes, his flannel, his Dickies, everything, and his hat, Lokes, everything. She put her hair up like so you couldn't see it, and she started to walk to school, you know, as her new identity as a cholo, and got banged on, almost got killed. Like they pulled out a gun on her. She had to like, oh, I'm a girl, like switch up real quick.
And then if I could only imagine like, you think there's a fucking game?
Yeah.
Like, hey.
And then it's like,
no.
And it's some shit of like, you know, her brother was an actual cholo, so that could just have led to like crazy consequences for no reason, for a prank.
Right.
Going back to like stupid ass pranks, you know? So like my mom told me like, never dress like a cholo. It's not funny. It's not a game.
Not worth it.
You get killed. Like
that shit might work if you take the school bus to your school, or if you go to like Palisades or like Santa Monica High, like.
Or if you're going to just a Halloween party and then going right back home, you're not trick or treating.
Depends on the Halloween parties.
Don't try this out.
Well, like my Halloween party, you could come as cholo if you don't have a.
Oh yeah. We'll have a great costume for your party.
Is it a couple's costume?
Oh my god, couple's costume.
Are you coming with?
What's like a dope LA?
I'm never coming with Lil Vic.
Yes. Lil Vic is invited.
Yeah.
It's a family.
I didn't say Little Vic wasn't invited. I hate how you guys.
Even if he's not coming, Little Vic is coming. I will tell his mom. I will find her. I will tell her.
But yeah, no, I think so. Maybe.
Do you think that's corny?
Couple outfits?
Yeah.
Me and Jorge have a couple outfit, but
You've
it's not like no.
Okay.
But what we have, so.
Shrek and Fiona.
No. You think I look like Fiona?
Fiona's very beautiful when she's
not.
when she's not an ogre. She's very good looking.
Okay.
Yahweh.
Chill.
Okay. Whatever.
Hey, real
Let me tell my story.
Real quick, my camera.
We dressed Jorgito up as Steve Jobs, his first Halloween.
Oh, that's
and
so
then
cute.
me and Jorge were Apple workers, so we wore the blue shirt with like the little Apple logo.
Oh.
So it was like a whole little family costume.
That's cute.
What was Luisito? Oh, he wasn't born yet.
He wasn't born yet. Yeah.
What are they gonna be this year?
And I told Jorge we can only do that their first 2 years. Once they turn 3, they're gonna choose whatever they want. Like we can't think we're gonna do. So last year we did them Canelo and Chavez. And then this year they're choosing.
Hold on, you're literally, when they post on Instagram, like, let that boy be Spider-Man, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, when everybody dressed their kid up as Nipsey and, like, Snoop and, like, all this stuff.
Well, that's Jorge, for sure. Because even this year, and I'm like, I just hope, you know, because at 2 they start talking. They're like really like into their own shit, right? But Jorge could still play with it. Like they don't know that Halloween is that day. Halloween could be another day for them. Like But this year, my little one, my 3-year-old is in preschool, so they know like, hey, come with your costume. He wants to be Mickey Mouse. Like let him be fucking Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, he wants.
My other one wants to be a fire truck, like the actual truck. So fire truck. Yeah, you'll see it. We got it. He's gonna be that. But
where'd you find the fire truck? Amazon?
No, Target had it.
Target
yeah, he was like, and even has a little siren and everything. You guys are gonna love it. They're gonna win. Just tell Little Vic come prepared, because my kids are prepared to win.
What you gonna dress Little Vic as?
Morty from Rick and Morty.
Oh, fire!
I got it.
Fire.
It's so funny. He already wore it, and he knows the character so well, so he's gonna be in character.
Acting like the character. Yeah, I love that shit.
I think my nephew's gonna be like a Pokemon or something. He's like big on Pokemon this year and shit.
But if you're an LA couple, what's a good LA couple outfit or costume to do?
For sure, like prisoners.
We're here to help you out because it's already next weekend. So
prisoners, you guys could be good prisoners.
Oh my gosh.
The orange suits, that's always like
that's
cute.
Cool, that's cool.
With like some little
LA?
play. Yeah, prisoners. Everybody goes to jail here. I don't know. It's very hard because you could always go with like.
I would be the Mexican Dodgers. I would be Urias and Gonzalez. Is it Gonzalez? The dude, the new one.
Yeah.
The other one. Yeah.
Victor Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Or I would be.
So like a same-sex couple would be.
Yeah, like Compton Juan is.
Yeah.
What's another LA couple outfit?
Just matching, I think.
I feel like what's a good one? You remember when Method Man and Redman were the nuns, but with the lokes?
No.
What? You never seen that?
No.
In How High?
Oh, I didn't watch How High.
You never watched How High?
I was super like.
But that's like a classic hip
I
hop
know.
film.
My dad. Well, we only watched Disney movies. It was not.
By the time it came out, you're probably like.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. But
my favorite movie is El Fool. Like.
Okay.
I only watch Disney movies.
Well, yeah, I feel like that would be a pretty good one because they wore like nun outfits, but if you put lokes on, like a guy and a girl, like it's still funny. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Or like
anything with lokes on.
Or I feel like one of the most common things is like somebody will be like Hugh Hefner and then somebody will be like a.
Oh, the Playmate. That's classic.
That's classic.
I wish I had a Playmate.
She might be in Arizona for Halloween.
Déjalo, he's healing.
She going out of state to house celebrate.
I saw this thing about like what?
Nothing.
Make it stop. Oh, a lot of people are gonna be Squid Games this Halloween.
Facts.
A lot of people are gonna be Squid Games. The whole outfit, like the guy that they're gonna have like their own numbers and all that stuff. Like the girl.
They would be like Tupac and Snoop. Like I'm just thinking like LA shit that a couple could do.
What about sexy costumes?
Shout out to the girls with the sexy costumes. We're not gonna shame you. We support sexy costumes. As the men of the crew, what's your favorite sexy costume that a girl does?
I like the Catwoman one with the leather.
Oh, the homie Freaky.
Yeah,
Freaky,
he definitely is.
That's so sexy.
What about when they're like a little like, sometimes they have a panza and they wear it?
Like a fupa?
Like they have a fupa, you can see it. It's like all leather.
Oh, fuck.
Leather fupa.
I'll smack that shit.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me think. Selena costume. Can never really go wrong with Selena Quintanilla costume. Like it's usually always the purple one too.
Yeah, it's the purple one. That's like her more known one. But she has a lot of get-ups that you can do.
Yeah, the brassiere, like wear all them shits, baby.
Yeah.
Man, I'm with
Saturday, Sunday.
Man, I love the angel shit too.
Oh, when they're angels, sexy angels, or the devils. The devils. The demons. The real demons.
But they gotta really pull it off. Like it can't be no sloppy.
Well, that's my thing is like there's a lot of shaming that goes on about like the girls' costumes, but it's like there's a lot of work behind that. I always appreciate like what girls come up with because as easy as y'all may think it is, like I see girls with their bomb ass makeup or like they'll look like fucking Avatar or they'll make themselves look like whatever it is. I see the creativity behind it.
Like 7 hours of work.
Yeah, damn, that shit looks bomb.
What's the sexiest costume you've ever worn?
I think I tend to go on the dorky side. Like even this year, my shit's gonna be dorky. So like I kind of play off that. Like I'll make dorky look. It's easy to make dorky look sexy. Like, if I say what my costume is, then I'm going to give it away. But, I'm going to make that sexy. You don't know what it is.
Okay, yeah.
But it's still dorky.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're right, for sure. Me growing up with a lot of sisters, and then sisters' friends getting ready at my house, so it was like...
You know what I always thought was bomb in a girl?
La Chilindrina.
No, the clown. Because it's like the like, old school looking, like, clown makeup. I did a photo shoot on it. I think I have air fresheners on it. I showed you guys like the...
Oh, you mean like the Smile Now, Cry Later.
Smile Now, Cry Later. The shit that people have tatted.
Yeah,
like,
that's cool.
That shit is fine to me. Like,
That's
you just
cool.
make your eyes look all like... Not like white face with like the red nose type of thing. It's just like that Chicana like clown. I'm like, that shit is fucking fine. Like, I love that shit.
When you said clown, it reminded me of like the memes where they're like, oh, when my boyfriend said he's gonna stop cheating on me, and they're like putting on the clown.
I love that.
And but shout out all the beautiful ladies, girls, women, whatever.
I like one Halloween I fell in love with this girl wearing a poison ivy costume.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah. Shout out
Oh my God, when the drink...
It's the red hair, dog.
She had red hair.
That red hair is
like it was busting.
You know what it is?
I felt my cutest when I had red hair, and that was like in high school. But like, you get all the girls know the mahogany hair dye. That shit makes you on another level.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I see some girl dressed as Tinkerbell ones, and I was like,
oh, Tinkerbells.
She gas that shit.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like Halloween parties are so fun.
Hard ice.
Yeah.
Halloween parties are so fun because you like everybody's kind of playing their character. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be like, hey, Tinkerbell, like, what's up, Tinker? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they'll be like, oh, what's up?
Come tinker my bell.
And then you don't know, like, you have no idea.
Run back.
That's so gross.
You have no idea what they look like outside of their costume.
Dame uno, güey. Dame uno. Yeah. And you probably never want them unless they're that costume.
Yo, I'm like, can you wear this every day? Because I don't know, like.
It's just that one time thing.
Costume fish?
I'll see you next Halloween.
Is there such thing as a costume fish?
Bags. Guys, twofold. All you guys gotta do is wear a mask. And we don't know who you are. We think you're Jason and Michael. And we're like, oh, fuck yeah.
That's funny.
We just did doggy style with Michael. This goes both ways. It goes both ways.
Brown bag.
Oh my gosh. Can I borrow $1?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you after.
Oh, shit.
Goes both ways. Fuck you guys.
That is hilarious.
Because what really can dudes be?
Yeah.
They could be anything with the mask.
For sure.
And the dead president's fools. And that's it. I'm gonna be excited for your costume.
I'm with the sexy shit though.
Yeah, facts.
If someone was trying to be each of us, what is the essentials of being Duno for Halloween?
Black or white tee, fresh for sure, please. LA fitted hat, some cargos, some white socks, and some nice clean black and white shoes. They can either be Vans, Reeboks, Air Maxes,
Air Forces,
or Chucks.
And something you don't include, but you should, your Ojo bracelet.
Oh, yeah, please.
You need an Ojo bracelet if you're doing the costume of Duno.
Facts.
And maybe your phone like this the whole time so people know what it is. And talk about your homies. What about you, Vic?
Definitely like some crazy pants.
Yeah.
Some pants with like...
The pants make the Vic costume.
Facts.
Yeah,
because
you're
you're drippy all over, but I think what stands out is like you make sure to pick dope pants.
Vic, will you wear bad pants? Like if they made
if they were bedazzled
Yeah.
for men and they just said like BB right here, I'm like, I might fuck with them.
Okay.
They're for men.
You can make it work.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely like some type of writing or letters on the pants or like just something.
Bedazzled pants.
Maybe, maybe. Probably like a hoodie.
The beard is essential.
Yeah, the beard.
Even if you have to draw it in, whatever,
you
it's essential.
gotta draw on the beard, like a fresh, very limited fitted hat.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't really buy this in store, so good luck.
Yeah.
And
3 girls in your rotation.
And slightly heartbroken.
You gotta be juggling.
You gotta be healing. You gotta be healing.
You gotta have a jailbait.
What about you?
Brunette, clearly you can get a wig and be me and have your boobs out.
But a big shirt at the same time.
Yeah, for
I don't know why I'm doing this recently.
Yeah, I feel like that's your swag.
It
Wait,
works.
you need some shoes this big.
It works.
Fuck you. Oh, you know what you guys
These are not big shoes.
Some platforms. Hey, look at the platforms on those.
Oh, stop. These are the marathon. These are the Nipsey shoes.
Those are dope.
Okay,
those are dope.
Yeah, they're fine.
We're not saying they're not fresh. We're just saying what
they
they are. Oh yeah. I need
they
some fresh.
thick.
Yeah.
And you need some fresh kicks.
Yeah.
Some type of.
And then what would your costume say? Like, what's their thing? Because clearly to be us, it has to be some type of audio, some type of action.
What would my costume say?
Oh, you mean like, because when you go to the store.
I'll be like, oh, can I get the homie costume?
No, you'll probably be the homie. Like, hey, the homie this, the homie that.
Yeah,
like, you have to go around talking like that.
Okay, yeah. I'll be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What would mine be?
I know what yours would be.
What?
Fuck with me, dog.
Fuck with me, dog.
You just have to keep saying our catchphrases over and over. I don't know if I have a catchphrase.
No, you do. You have an ism.
Oh no, you know what Vic's thing would be? His laugh.
Yes,
I would have to be obnoxiously laughing every 5 seconds for sure.
Try to do Vic's laugh.
That's something funny.
Hold on. It's in my brain. It's like happening. Like I just have like a different reel.
He always goes like.
Yes, like he did.
He always moves to one side.
Yeah.
Like Vic's laughs in a roller coaster. I'll tell him.
Take a picture.
Oh,
all right, I love that. Thank you guys for coming to my office.
That's hilarious.
The day before our podcast drops. So this is a re-record, by the way. We did a whole other show.
We're fucking drunk.
Compton Juan fucked up the video footage. We're gonna have him do a challenge next time. You'll meet him. He's our intern.
Yeah, he's fucked.
For everyone asking about the other intern, you know, Stucky. She's not here.
You saw her walk out of our life.
Yeah.
Like Vic's ex.
Episode 18. We'll see you guys. Next episode is our Halloween episode. Woo!
Oh, and we might have a big surprise, so stay tuned, please.
Yes. Oh my God, it's gonna be so fun. Okay, bye.
Bye.